Good morning. Welcome to chair yoga, and we're in my backyard again. And it's such a beautiful morning, and I found a better spot where the sun wasn't directly in my eyes. So hopefully that will continue to be the case where I'm sitting. You get a nice little shot of my garden, hopefully here, and um, yeah, let's just enjoy this session in our morning. Before we get started, remember you need a chair that doesn't have arms on it. You want to be able to move freely around it. You want to make sure you don't have any tripping hazards, and anything else that might be hindering you from having a nice quiet session. So with that being said, I did bring a little music out here. We got diesel trucks going too, so I might mess with our ambiance a little, but just go with me. Okay. So I invite you to sit tall, whether that's in the front half of your seat or all the way back. Feet are shoulder width apart. Go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. Inhale through the nose and exhale either through the nose or the mouth. And just start feeling your body rise and fall with every breath. So feel your shoulders lift, feel your chest expand, all very gently. Now, if you're not already seated forward in your seat, go ahead and come forward, bringing your hands to your lap. Inhale, exhale as you drop your chin to your chest and roll your head from shoulder to shoulder. We're going to work from head to toe here, starting at the top, working our way down. Taking your time here. I started off going fast. I realized that. I do that every time. I just get right on into it. I hope your week has been enjoyable and stress-free. I know these days can kind of get blurred together and things pop up that you maybe weren't expecting. So this is our opportunity to just let go and relax. Now from here, I'm going to invite you to take your head over to one side. It doesn't matter which. And look down over your shoulder on that side. Maybe take your opposite arm and reach it out. Let your fingers do the walking. Point and flex that hand. Circle it. Palm is up. Palm is down. And now turn it out. And then palm up. Palm down. And then turn that thumb down and slightly out again. Yeah. Slowly bring that arm down. Roll your head to the other side. Hold there. So your gaze is out first. Inhale, exhale, look down. Stretch out that opposite hand. Let those fingers walk out away from the body. point and flex again. Circle, circle. Now flip that palm up and down. And now point that thumb away. One more time, palm up. Palm is down. Then away. Slowly bring that hand in, bring your head back to center, and then continue to roll it from shoulder to shoulder. We're going to open up both of those arms, palms facing away. Bring them down, sweep around, inhale up. Exhale, give me a cactus arm. Imagine somebody has their fist pressed into your palms. Let those shoulders relax. Inhale, exhale. Then inhale up. Exhale again. Cactus arms. Continue to breathe here. Bring it in. I want to invite you to start circling around. Inhale on the lift, exhale as you circle forward. Giving that lower back some love. I know mine needs it. Everly still finds her way into my bed every night. So inevitably I end up with a foot in my back. Or backside. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, let's circle the other direction. Lift up tall, bring those arms up. Exhale, twist to one side. Again, it doesn't matter which, we're gonna get them both. Make sure that torso is lifted, your chin is off of your chest. And you're breathing deep. Expanding through the rib cage. On your next exhale, slowly come back to the center. Nice deep breath up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Again, torso is lifted, chin is off of the chest. Breathing deep. On your next exhale, come back to center, hands to your knees. Now we're not going to grab hold, just a gentle hold. Inhale, exhale, round that spine, bringing your chin in. Inhale as you lift your gaze. Remember, we're not looking straight up, we're looking out at an angle. Exhale as you come center. Inhale as you lift. Continue moving in and out of that at your own pace. Maybe feel free to move to one side or the other. I have to admit, even when I'm teaching yoga, I get lost and just enjoy it myself and forget where I am for a moment. Awesome. We're going to work our way down to our legs. So I'm going to invite you to take one leg forward. Inhale, exhale as you hinge forward in your seat. Toe is up to the sky as best you can. Remember to inhale on the lift, exhale on the lower. And as you're here in this pose, remember, you don't have to stay down low. You can lift all the way up. You could even bring those arms up and over if you want. Or you could even, maybe add a little twist, kind of loosen up that spine. Whatever feels good to you. We're also not trying to get all the way to our toe right away, but if you can, good on you. Your opposite leg, that knee should be stacked over your ankle. If your heel is underneath your hamstring, it'll not feel good later. Gonna come on up, keep this same leg. You can either cross at the ankle, you can bring it the bottom of your foot to the side of your opposite foot, or you can bring it all the way up. You may have to sit back in your seat a little so you're not falling off the front end. Inhale, exhale as you hinge forward. Again, take your time here. The sun is getting higher in the sky. I'm hoping this tree that's in front of me keeps it. I think it will be. Remember to keep that torso lifted. Inhale on the lift. Exhale as you lower. Taking your time here. Try not to hold your breath when you're in that pose. If you're here and you find that you're holding your breath, go ahead and come back up. Nice. Gently release that leg. Shake it out if you need to. And let's extend that other leg again. Remember, torso is lifted. Inhale first. Exhale as you hinge forward. And remember, we're here for a while, so take your time. No rushing. This is definitely not a yoga flow. We're taking our time. Inhale on the lift, exhale on the lower. Again, your opposite leg, that knee is stacked over the ankle. Feel free to go overhead and reach. If you feel your muscles tense up, you're trying to go too far too fast, that's okay. Just ease up and try again. Hamstrings are always talking right here. Giving them some love. Feel free to massage out those tight places, right? So go ahead and come on up. Again, you may need to sit back in your seat a little, so you can either bring that foot and open it up, knee out to the side, right over, or you can again cross at the ankle, depending on your level of comfort. Inhale, exhale as you hinge forward. So I'm not pressing down on this knee, all right? So if your knee is way up here, don't fight it, okay? Just ease into it, all right? So yes, my arm is on top, but I'm not putting any force on it. And you're just getting a nice, deep stretch through that glute, maybe even some hip flexor. Wherever you're feeling that stretch, breathe through those tight places. Don't hold your breath. Couple more nice deep breaths in and out. Yes, go ahead and release that leg again. Shake it out. Let me check my time real quick. Okay. So inhale, lift those arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, bringing those arms back. Keep on breathing. Inhale up, palms come up. Exhale, hinge forward, arms come back, airplane. Inhale up, palms flip. Exhale, palms go back. So we're going to add a little challenge. So exhale, come back, hold. Continue to breathe. You have enough room to breathe. Lift one leg. Yeah. Bring it down, arms come up. Exhale, continue to breathe. Don't hold that breath. Lift that other foot up. Inhale up. Exhale. Switch to that first leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nicely done. Legs are about shoulder width apart, hands to the lap. Inhale, exhale, go ahead and press up. So I'm gonna move to the back side of my chair just so you can see me. And I'll move over a little bit. There we go. And we are going to flop and flap. And try not to hit the chair. All right. breathe. So we're just letting those arms go. We're not holding on to them. So if you're kind of rigid like this, just shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. This is a great stress reducer. Maybe add in a little twist to it. Keep those knees soft. Try not to lock them out. You don't want to lock out those joints. And shake out those hands. Pedal those feet a little bit. And take one foot and just rock your foot, the ball of your foot from side to side. Now if you're wearing shoes, that's fine, but if you want to be barefoot, if you're home and you're safe and confident and you want to be barefoot, I highly encourage you to be barefoot. In fact, I might, now that I'm on the mat, I might take my shoes off. There we go. My shoes got wet from traipsing around in the dewy grass this morning, getting all my stuff set out. Alternate again, pedaling those heels. We're just letting those ankles get some mobility, all right? We trap them away in shoes so often, our feet, and they just don't get the mobility they need. That's one of the beauties of yoga, is just moving every muscle, bone, tendon, joint, just moving and stretching things that get kind of tight and locked up, right? Take a nice deep breath up. Exhale, arms to the side. Again, inhale up. Exhale, bring your hands together and interlace those fingers. Inhale, exhale, go to one side. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. So you can be standing in front or behind your chair or off to the side. So if your balance is not great and you need something to hold on to, make sure your chair is nearby, please. And think about lengthening as you lift. Inhale, exhale as you come down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale as you lower. And if you like a bit of a challenge, bring those legs in close together. If that's too much, just step out again. Listen to your body. So I invite you to take one arm down, keep your other arm overhead, and now open it up. Your gaze goes out. Feeling a nice big stretch through those lats and obliques. Inhale, exhale, other side. Continue that breath. Again, gaze is out. Your shoulders open, chest is open. And release. Step out a little bit, inhale up. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. So from here, you're gonna go to the back side of your chair. I'm gonna turn mine sideways here so you can see the side view. We're going into our down dog, so take a nice deep breath in. Exhale as you walk back and hinge. Your hips are pressing back, your back is lengthened, arms are lengthened. Knees are not locked out, they're soft. And breathe. Head is between the arms. You don't want your head dropping below your arms, however. On your next exhale, walk up. And you're gonna bring your arms by your side, elbows are pressed back. Inhale, exhale as you lift your gaze out for cobra. Stretching through that abdomen, chest is lifted. Inhale, exhale, walk back for that down dog. And so while you're in down dog, I'm gonna move my chair. You hold there. Inhale, exhale as you walk up. Again, bringing that abdomen to this chair, elbows are back. Inhale, exhale, lift that gaze. Again, we're not looking straight up, we're looking out at an angle. Continuing that breath. Inhale, exhale, walk back. So from here, if you want to move those hips around a little bit, go for it. Come back up, elbows by your side. Inhale, exhale, lift that gaze. Shoulders are relaxed. Come back to neutral posture. Take your right leg back. So both feet are solid on the floor, both toes are pointed forward. Inhale, exhale, lift that left arm and out to the side. Inhale, exhale, slightly over. Inhale, exhale, up. Bring that arm forward, lift onto that back leg lifts up. You're on your standing knee. It's soft, that leg is soft. And now give me a gentle pulse up. Now, you have your chair here, but hey, you can always come here. Or maybe fingertip hold, or hover. You have options. Now step back, hands to chair. Lift up onto the ball of your foot and back. So your heel is lifted, and we're gonna sink down for lunge. So again, maybe you're holding on, maybe you're not. You have options. Your front knee is not going past your toe in front. You're just sinking down and lifting up, using that back leg to press you up. And now I want you to open up here. So I've got my right leg back still, left leg forward, pointed towards the chair, arms are extended. Inhale, exhale as you go into a reverse warrior. So we're dropping that right arm back, left arm up. And back to the chair, lengthen that leg that's pointing towards the chair and hinge forward for triangle. So don't lock out this knee in front, keep it soft. It's just not bent anymore. Arm is extended, but if you need to give it a break, bring it to your hip. We're gonna bend that knee and lift, bringing your hand to the chair that was back, that right hand. So we're setting up for warrior one pose. You can hold here, or here, or here. Listen to your body, make sure those shoulders are relaxed. Open back up. Turn both toes to the Not towards the chair, but the opposite direction. All right, here we go. Rock side to side. Whew. Sometimes the words escape me. Right? I blame it on motherhood. We love our children, but they do cause us to lose our minds. Bring it back in. Inhale, exhale, let's walk back. Feel free to move those hips. Inhale, exhale, walk back. Inhale, exhale, cobra. And back to neutral. So now we're going to step that left leg back. So again, both toes are pointed forward. Feet are both on the ground. All right. Right arm lifts up. Your other hand can hang on or relax down. Out to the side. Inhale, exhale, lift and slightly over. Bring it to the chair. Inhale, exhale, lift. Here we go. Little pulses up. So we're working in opposition, one of my favorite things to do. Step back, and remember this time, heel is lifted, and sink down into your lunge. So down and up, down and up. Wherever you are, you can hold on or not. Lift and turn out. So we're in our warrior two position. Inhale, exhale for your reverse warrior. So the leg that's pointed towards the chair, that knee is bent. Left leg is lengthened. Inhale, exhale, come back. Lengthen that front leg. Reach out and down for triangle. So remember, you can hold here, you can come down. Try not to put any pressure on that knee if you're not holding onto the chair and you need something to hold on to. Bend that knee and lift. So bring both hands to the chair. Notice those legs didn't move. We're setting up for warrior one. So you can do one hand, two hands, both arms up. Go with what works for you. Breathe. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, exhale, bring those hands down. Turn both toes front and rock side to side. Step forward, bring it in, and just go back to pedaling those heels if you like, or inhale, exhale, walk back in for that down dog. While you're holding that, I'm gonna do a quick time check. Walk back up, bring your abdomen to the chair. Inhale, exhale, lift that gaze. Inhale, exhale, back to center. So let's walk those feet out wide, wider than the chair. And we're gonna turn them out a little bit into a plie here. Inhale, exhale, as you sink down for that plie. So you can have your arms wherever you like them, okay? And I want you to pay attention to how you're sinking down into that plie. I noticed right away that I favored one side at first, and totally normal, all right? So pay attention to those little things and just make little minor corrections. And now I want you to sink down and hold for a moment, continuing to breathe. Again, you don't have to hold on unless you just want to. Feeling those inner thighs work. Exhale, lift up, walk those feet in. Nice. So we're going to do a little bit of a balance. So we're going to go to one side of our chair. We're going to do tree pose here. So we have levels of intensity with tree pose, or levels of difficulty. Your level 1, your foot is just resting in, at the ankle. Level 2 is below the knee. And level 3 I really don't recommend, is way all the way up unless you feel confident and you're not putting your foot on your knee, the opposite knee, okay? So if you can go into tree pose and even still a little wobbly and be in 3 without letting your foot touch your knee, you're golden. And you have your chair here, you know, as a little bit of a help and assist. So you can hold on, you can do a fingertip hold, you can do a hover. My hip is kind of touching the chair, so I'm cheating a little bit here. Bring your foot down to level 1. And I want you to just open and close, working that hip. Knee is forward, knee is out. It's extreme. Also, the other reason I don't recommend level 3 is if you're barefoot, you're able to get into it a little easier, but if you're wearing socks or shoes, getting into level 3 can also be a challenge as well, with your feet not free. And bring that down. You can travel to the other side of your chair. If I do that, I will lose you, so I'm moving my chair. All right, so here we go. Go to whatever level, position of tree works for you. This side may not be as successful for me. Yeah, no, it's not happening. All right. Think of opposing forces, so your foot pressing into your leg, leg pressing into your foot. Breathe. Remember, your chair's here for you if you need it. If you've mastered level 3 tree and you still need a challenge, close your eyes. That'll get you every time. Bring it all the way down to 1 and let that knee go front to back, front to back. Or front to side, not back. That's impossible. Oh goodness. I still remember I was Shake It Out teaching one time, and I was coaching for squat, and I said something about making sure your knees are over your shoulders. Yeah, so you know, so the things that come out of our mouths sometimes. Oh goodness. So I'm going to invite you to turn your chair to where you're looking at the seat. And Carol Sadowski likes to remind me of that one. Yeah. Take a nice deep breath up. Exhale, forward fold, bringing your forearms to the chair. Head is down as low as you're comfortable. Inhale, press up halfway, lengthening through the legs, back and arms. Inhale, exhale, back to that forward fold. Inhale, swan dive up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale, swan dive up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale, swan dive up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So this time, inhale up. Exhale, hands come down. We're in our halfway up position. And I invite you to stretch out one leg. Bring it in. Other leg, press. Bring it in this time. Can you stretch out your opposite arm? Bring it in. Try not to hit that chair. Go to the outside of it. And we're just alternating here. Inhale, exhale as you work through it. Lengthening through the arm and leg. Stretching to opposite ends. I'm giving my knees a little kind of semi-squat when I come forward. And then pressing back out. From here, inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, come back to that forward fold all the way down to your comfort level. Inhale up halfway, lengthen through those arms. Exhale down. Inhale, swan dive up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Very good. We're going to have a seat again. Find my spot. And I just want you to check in for a moment. So we're going into a seated mountain pose. So you can rest your hands on the lap or just to the side. Lifted torso, feet are grounded, knees are stacked over those ankles. Close your eyes and just take a moment to check in with your body and breathe. Gently open those eyes if you haven't already. And we're going to walk those legs out. Toes are out, heels are in. Inhale, exhale, so you hinge forward. Inhale up. Exhale. Again, just going at your own pace here. Breathing through. As you lift, I encourage you to take your right leg out and extend your left. So we're going back into a warrior pose here. So this leg is lengthened, your toe is pointed forward, your right leg, that toe is pointed away. Arms are stretched out, your torso is forward as best you can. All right, so in other words, I don't want you collapsing into the pose. All right, so try to keep lifted. Inhale, exhale, side angle stretch. So this arm is lengthened, a slight bend is okay. Chest is open and forward. So we don't want this, all right? And if your arm gets tired, you can always come back to here as an option, or extend out here. Inhale, exhale, lift. Now I invite you to turn. And so now you're on the toe of the back foot or onto the ball of your foot, whatever's more comfortable for you. Stretching through that hip flexor. Lengthen those arms. Inhale, exhale, open back up. Awesome. We're going to the other side. So now that right leg, toe is pointed forward, left toe is pointed away. Inhale, exhale, side angle stretch, lift. That arm extending through the shoulder. Inhale, exhale, lift. Turn that back leg, stretching through that hip flexor. And open up, walking those feet in. And you're gonna need to come forward in your chair here. And we're going to come to those legs with our forearms. And we're gonna go into a deeper cat-cow here. Inhale, exhale as you round that spine, tucking your chin in. Feel free to give it a little shake. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Continuing at your own pace again, listening to your body. Exhale as you lower, inhale as you lift that chest. Come back to neutral, drop one shoulder to the opposite side. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you switch. We're coming to the end of today's practice. Here in a moment, we're going to relax in our chairs and go into final meditation. Bring those hands back to your thighs. Inhale, exhale as you hinge up. Take a nice deep breath up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center, and slowly recline in your seat. So from here, I invite you to close your eyes and just find your sweet spot, that nice relaxing spot. Now, if you want to move down to the floor, or if you're in your bedroom and you want to move to the bed, you could do that as well. And just let those legs rest comfortably. Maybe let your feet fall out. Those arms can be resting on your lap, again, or down to the side, whatever's more comfortable for you. And I invite you to relax the muscles in your face. starting around your forehead and your eyes, and your nose. Another thing that I like to do is take my hands and rub them, rub really fast, work some heat, and then just gently place your hands on your face. And just that little bit of heat helps to relax those muscles in your face. Allow your cheekbones and your jaw to rest. Relax down through your shoulders, allowing your arms to feel heavy and rested. Allowing your chest to feel heavy and rested. Relax down your torso, your back to your glutes. Allow those legs to feel heavy and rested. Take this time to maybe say quick thanks for being able to exercise and move and stretch. And although our bodies don't always work perfectly the way we want them to, we've been given an opportunity to take time out of our day to stretch and relax, have a moment of quiet and peace before the rest of the day. Maybe say a prayer for those who are suffering from the COVID virus. Maybe take this time to appreciate all the blessings that we truly have. I invite you to slowly open your eyes, bringing your hands to your lap as you slowly sit up and sit all the way back in your seat. Inhale, bringing those arms up. Exhale, press them out. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today for this chair yoga practice. I appreciate you more than you know, and I encourage you to stick around for Silver Sneakers next as I run into the house and get set up for that. So bear with me if we run a little late. And tomorrow is Zumba on Zoom. So if you've never done that and you'd like to join me, I'll post tomorrow morning. I'll post the meeting ID and password for you to join in on that if you like. Once again, thank you so much. Have a blessed rest of your day, and we'll see you back here again.